Okay, morning guys. Adam from fishin.com.au. Back in the hacking for some more punishment. I'm going to just try and have a bit of a play, see if we can get a few bream, various techniques. Got a few lures and I've got something I'll show you a little bit later that's becoming a bit of a cult following on the bream scene at the moment, so I'll show you that a bit later. We'll just start cranking a few pontoons and stuff at the high tide. I've got a little Daiwa in-feet rolling crank, that's MR, it's matte black. Just have a quick throw, see what happens. It's a really good tide, horrendous throw. It's a really good tide. I'm a bit early because I don't know, I wanted to get out of the house I suppose. So I'm going to wait for tide to run out. Let's see what happens. A little bit better. So there's obviously you can probably see that there's a slipway rail. Really liking them lately. I might change up to a plastic a little bit later. With this tide, I think they're going to be pretty far back in the structure. So I should be in reverse, and I'm not. Ooh, that's not good. So I've got I did buy a rod holder all ready to go, and I forgot the actual rod holder part in the car. Standard. That's cool though. Just hopefully we can get a few fish today. Like I fished the hacking, it's been fishing really tough, and then you go to the Georges River and you absolutely brain them. So it probably doesn't make that much sense to come to the port hacking, but here we are. Okay. Okay, nothing. Okay, so this rolling crank, I don't know if you can hear that very well, but it's got a rattle in it, which I probably would recommend to be using a crank with a rattle with this water clarity, because I think you've got to find it, and it's hard to find without that rattle. It'd be hard to see. Let's go around this cast. Where's that? Oh yeah. So if you saw my last video on the hacking, this is the bit that I got the bream off on the aqua, and you can probably see the water level, how different it actually is now. Actually, I've also brought my drone out today, so I might give that a muck around, have a bit of a play with that as well. It's a really good tide for the hacking. It's just not the best conditions, as in water clarity. It's really horrendous. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So generally what I like to do in the port hacking is fish, like in conditions like this, I'd rather be closer to the mouth, as in maybe Gatamata Bay would be the closest bay to the mouth, and I think the water would be a lot cleaner, would clean up a lot quicker there. But as some of you already know, I live a lot closer to Outback boat ramp than any other boat ramp. It's probably, don't always fish out of my comfort zone, which is probably a negative. Oh, there's a fish that followed that out. Oh, we're moving really quickly. Just see him roll at the last second on it, which I take as a positive because I can actually see that there's fish here. This one looks good. Oh, there we go, Taylor. Oh, thank you, that was wicked. The wind has come up a little bit, which is fine. And so my plan will be, as the tide drops, I'm going to do all these boats. I'm going to actually crank them. I haven't cranked boats for a long time. Horrendous, eh? Really horrendous. I've got a few batteries for the GoPro, and I've got 3 batteries for the drone, so hopefully get a bit of footage. It's been a while since I've been out actually. Been busy, been working, been doing other stuff. Okay. I am enjoying the Hobie Lynx. Probably the best kayak I've been in. I've been in Pro Anglers, Outbacks, been on a Passport, and I really like it. I just like how easy it is to do everything. The only thing is, I knew this before, I probably said in another video, storage is an issue. That can be sorted very easily. And I had a few people tell me to get a H crate. I've borrowed one of my mate's H crates just to see how I like it. And so far, it's really, really good. I did mention that it's hard to turn your body and get something out of the H crate, but I don't find that at all. I find that like my hands in it as soon as I turn my back. Like, I don't even have to turn my back. I just have to reach around, my hands in it. So better than expected, or better than people like basically told me. You do get blown a little bit more than a heavier kayak, which is fine. I haven't really fished boat holes, like Frank's boat holes with it though. So I want to have a play with that going forward, just to see. I still have my Outback, There we go, there's a fish. It's only little. Is it a brim though? Taylor, oh man, that's twice it's come off. That's really good. I like to get one along this at this tide. It's perfect. First time I found my I've actually got prescription polarized sunglasses, and I couldn't find them for about 6 months, and I found them. I'm not sure they're helping with this water though. I'm sure that they're not helping. Okay. So Andrew Deef. Well, we all know Andrew. He won the World Hobie Championship, and you know he's a regular that comes into the shop. He just lives down the road, and he said that he fished boat holes in the Port Hacking and absolutely brained them. So let's see, Andrew. This is high tide. I'd never fish it on high tide. Fish boats on low tide. Jeez. It's going to be one of them days, I think, that's going to go wide and you fish the Georges River. Struggling. All right. Oh, that was a hit, wasn't it? Like it hit it on the board. All right. So what I'm going to do is just quickly swap. I'm just going to swap lures because I want a bit more. I just want a bit more casting distance. So I've got a Twitch Freak with a Revelry and a Jackal Chubby on it. You should probably see me using, come on, is that right? Yep. With, you'll probably see me using very, very often. So I'm just going to get a long cast in on this little flat here. Really impressed with this Revelry. Really am. One of the smoothest reels I've ever had in my hand, I think. And it was a Father's Day present from my lovely wife. I would have preferred socks, but you know, I'm not going to complain. The fish going to come on the bite, or? Alright, ready? I wonder if it's going to hit it. Fuck, it shouldn't. Okay. Okay, I just feathered that because I was very hard when the boat turns. That's cool though. We'll get there. The tide should be running out now. Oh, a bit odd in now. You know what I haven't done, which I haven't done one of my favourite pontoons in the whole of the port. I think phone cover there. I went wrong twice. Oh my god. Very windy. I apologise if the audio is no good. Okay, that's good. Get it going. Get it to that. This has definitely been seriously? Surely. So mucking around with the drone. I learned a few things about the drone today. You shouldn't try and land it in your hand against the wind. You should come from behind it and go with the wind. This is really good because you've got like a slipway, 2 pontoons. I've got heaps of good fish out of here. I usually throw a surface lure, but I'm not 100% sure fish will be able to look up and see it. Okay, so just roll that one out. And donuts. Donuts are really annoying me. Why do I come to the port hacking for? Explain it to me. Explain the logic. Little like rock bar there. Time you wash everything. A couple more casts. I'll go back to this Mussel vibe. See if we can get one on it. Just, oh yeah, so it does vibrate. It is like a vibe actually. Well, it is not like a vibe. It is a vibe. It's pretty unique. I like it. Have a quick look at it there. Just waiting for this tide to drop out a bit more. Just hasn't done it. Perfect cast. Alright, so I'm still learning how to use it. I'll probably just use it like a river to sea baby vibe. Weird how it's like. I don't understand how it's come. Like, how does it come off? I don't understand how it came so far off the. Oh my god! Oh my god! You know that's why it came so far off. Because it's it got eaten. He's got me. He's actually got me in something. He really has. Oh no, he's got me in something. What has he got me in? Come out. No way. I think he's got me wrapped. Kidding me, aren't you? I'm going to swim out of there. Wrap me around something. Unless he's like swum into he's on something. Oh, I think I've got to the other side. He's coming up. Oh no. What's he on? What is it? Oh, it's a big brim. He had me hard too. A massive broom. He had me wrapped on something. I think he must have had me on these whoa. Oh no. Yes. So that's really good. That was tough. That's a ooh, I don't know if I want to put him on. Get a bit more water on. Yeah, that's I don't know where I'm going to put this rod. Hope I was recording that. Oh, it's a massive fish. Is that not? Alright. So he's got it. I know. So check that thing out. Hope it's recording. I will show you what it did to the leader. I'll just put this here for a sec. See if I can get some pliers without breaking everything and without this in your mouth. Okay, so there's the vibe. It's a look at this leader, it's absolutely shredded. Like he had me wrapped around something. So I'll get rid of that for a sec. That's a, I'd say that's a kilo fish for sure. So I'll let him go over here. See if we can, okay. There he goes, he's off. And I'll just take you through. I'll take you through the lure. So I don't know what weight this is, whether it's a light, heavy, but she just picked it up off the bottom and absolutely crunched it. So this is the Outback Breamer bait Mussel vibe. It'll be available at fishin.com.au in the next next week or so, I'd like to say. And I've got to retie. That's just absolutely shredded. And I will definitely wrap it up there because I've got to get home anyway. So in a really tough day, wow. So basically I just came out to, well, it's wrecked to there as well. Okay, so I'll just put this back and then we'll have a chat. Right. Alright, so I really came out just to muck around with a drone. So I've had a drone sitting in the, I don't know, in my office at home for about 8 months, and I just haven't had the chance to muck around with it. So today was the day. Wasn't really expecting much because the bite period was a little bit later as the tide dropped. As you just saw, got a really good fish on the Mussel, Outback Breamer bait. So this bit here is what makes it vibrate. This little bit here. So as it goes up off the bottom, it'll just vibrate, or as you lift it, I should say. It's a really, really innovative product. It's new. You know, we all like new toys to play with, so I'm glad that I came out and had it tied on. It was, I haven't worked out how to use it properly yet, and I'm sure I'll put a lot more time into it. It's just another lure that, you know, it'd be good to have in your box. So if you're fishing structure like pontoons, boats, I think, you know, you could throw a crab, you could throw a mussel, you can throw a plastic, you can throw a baby vibe, you can crank them. Just another thing that you can do. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks for watching. As I said before, these will be available at fishin.com.au. There'll be no links. I won't put a link up because I'm not going to have them online yet. But you know, keep visiting the store, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next one. Hopefully the weather is, well, not the weather, hopefully the rain has eased a bit and the system cleans up a bit, and I'll put a lot more time into the vibe, or that musk vibe, to see how it goes. Alright, take it easy. Thanks for watching.